Today I'm gonna do a tutorial about thumbnails and why they're important. This happened because my friend Jim Lee, he does an amazing meetup and he invited me to be a collaborator on his post where he's celebrating his second year of his meetup. And what I told him was that he should put a thumbnail because if you look on his page, and if you look at here, there's no thumbnails. So the reason it's important is as he continues to post things, and if somebody likes his content, they're gonna come to his page and they're gonna look at these other videos. And if they can't tell what it's about because it doesn't have a thumbnail, then they're less likely gonna click on it. So that's just gonna hurt your reach because this is a meetup he's been doing for a whole year and he's poured so much into it. So what I told him to do is to do a thumbnail. I tried to explain it to him on a text, but over text, but he's like, that's confusing, can you just show me? So I was like, okay, no problem, I'll make you a tutorial. So then what he did was he sent me the picture and I put it into CapCut. This is what it's already done, but let me kind of walk you guys through step by step. So I just put new project, put photo, and this was the original photo. And then I added that. And then I went back on his page because I wanted to look at the fonts, the colors, make sure it's on brand or as close as I can get. So it looks like he uses kind of like capital letters that are red and white. So then I went back here and then I added the text. You push the add text here. I do it in CapCut because with Instagram, the text options aren't that great. So as a basic level, I think it's fine to do it there. And that's what I used to do. But then if you want something a little bit more, then you can use CapCut and I'm going to show you what to do. And then I use ChatGPT and I told it this is a real estate meetup, blah, blah, blah. Give me 20 hooks. And it kind of gave me all these different options. And I wanted to revise it a little bit. So give me 20 versions, but include something like real estate meetup because some of the other options didn't have real estate. When people look at his profile or my profile or one of the other collaborators, I want people to see that it says real estate meetup. Originally, I wanted to put something like Los Angeles because it's in Los Angeles. It's actually in City of Industry, but I think Los Angeles is more familiar because let's say I live in Boston, but I know friends in Los Angeles who want to get into real estate. If I see a meetup in Los Angeles, then I would maybe let my friend know. And so that could give them more reach. But if I say City of Industry, people in the country probably don't know where that is. But then I really liked the one that says want to grow in real estate, find a meetup like this. Because I think for our audience, people want to join a meetup because they want to grow and then find a meetup like this. And I think that's the most appealing hook. And I thought it was okay not to put in Los Angeles in there because if somebody who's not in Los Angeles clicks on it and then finds out it's in Los Angeles, that's okay because you still get more reach and more views. And again, somebody they may know in Los Angeles, they might be able to refer them to. And then so out of all the fonts, I looked through all of these and then concise was kind of the closest. And I like this one that kind of has a shadow. And then I want to do white color with the red. And then I type it here, want to grow in real estate, find a meet up like this. And now this is where you have to play with the size and then go back to the style. So you can play with the size. And I think I wanted to make the words real estate, double click this, drag that. I want to make that red to be on brand with his color. And this was the best thing. And I want to also highlight the word meetup. And again, I'm going to go here and click on that and click OK. And I kind of played with like whether I wanted it up here or down here. I think at the end it's better probably to do it up here. And then now what you can do is you can click this button right here to go full size to see what it would look like. And I think this is pretty good. And what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot and I'll crop it to here. Save to my photos. And what I did was I saved to my photos, and this is not my post, so I can't do it, but I'll just show you how to do it. And I want to show you how I did the thumbnail for this one too, because I think it's pretty cool. And you can do edit. And then you see here the word cover. So you put cover. You push this button, add from camera roll, and then you could add this one, the one we just made, and click profile. We'll have to resize this because somehow this doesn't size well. So basically you can do it like this. You can play with the colors, but so I would be okay just to show you what it looks like. If I go to my thing, of course, this is not gonna make sense at all because look, now you could see it shows up as, want to grow in real estate, find a meetup like this. So when people are on my page or his page, and then what you can also do is you can double click this. And if you scroll down here, adjust preview. And this is where you can adjust the previews, even in the make it larger, smaller. The other real quick thing I want to show you is John MacArthur passed away. He's one of the best Bible teachers, I think, in our generation, maybe all time. So I just want to create a text on screen reel. And I used CapCut to make this nice. But what I did was I just went on John MacArthur to see if there's other content that's already made, and I couldn't really find one that I really liked, but then, oh, mine's pops up now, see? And then I just went to Grace to You, and I took their picture, and I took a screenshot of this, and then I just cropped it. I just put save, And then I went into CapCut. I did the same thing, but I'll show you kind of what I did. I made it into 4 seconds. I deleted the ending. And then this one, the text, I picked the online hook. I use ChatGPT as well, but I think he's the greatest Bible teacher of all time. And my heart is not only to give him a tribute, but I want other people to listen to his sermons because it's been so beneficial. And then if you look here on the style, the font is black mazine. And then the style, I put this with the border with the yellow. I wanted the animation. So there's a bunch of different animations, but I just wanted it to kind of show up on screen like this. So I put okay. You can drag here. And because I want to do 4 seconds, I want to do 2 seconds, because I want to do 2 things. I want to do greatest Bible teacher of all time. That's going to be my hook or my thumbnail. But then I also feel like because he has 50 years of faithful ministry and he's been so faithful, well done, good and faithful servant, I wanted to put that just to make it more dynamic, because when I first did this as a 4-second hook, it would just do greatest Bible teacher of all time and it would kind of end there and it would just be static the rest of the time. So I was like, okay, if I want to make a 4-second reel so that gets more reach instead of a post, because the post, it just goes to your followers, but reels, it goes to other followers so you can get more reach. Instagram will show it. And then I wanted to put another phrase, and that's where I put this here. Same font, same animation, and then you export it, and then that's what gives you this video right here in your phone. I think this is the 4-second video, and then I just uploaded that. And I used ChatGPT. I basically told it what I'm writing, what my goal is, how I want to encourage people, give a tribute to John, and then basically I just took their post and then just made it into my post, and I put a song in it, and I wrote the shout out. That's my quick tutorial on thumbnails. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Happy to do more of these.